All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am broadcasting here on YouTube, and let me give you a little background on this channel. So, I'm starting the channel to give you content on business scaling, or we have lots of terms of it when it comes to this type of scaling. Let me just go here. I'm going to share actually, I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to unshare here and then I'm going to drag this over. So I appreciate your patience here. All right. So one of the things we're going to be talking about is, again, this channel is really designed to help you scale your business. Now, there's a lot of terms when it comes to scaling. So when you're coming to this channel, you're going to get insights on what does that mean. There's a lot of operating systems out there, but I'm going to be focusing on one of the areas I focus in on really heavy, and it's all areas. I can do all kinds of businesses. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty about this system, that it's universal. But my specialty is healthcare. And what I mean by healthcare, it could be hospital leadership teams to clinics in the community, doctor clinics, whatever that may be. That's the specialty in those three areas, or mental health clinics in the community as well, or companies, whatever it could be, large, small, or big. Now, we have other ones that we work with because the beauty about this system, I'll be sharing as we do these lives on YouTube, it's going to be universal. So it doesn't really matter. I just have a passion for that area to help healthcare, space to become healthier. And I'll talk about that a lot where, as healthcare professionals, they are stressed out. They're maxed to the T. And I've seen it in my career for 20 plus years. They're probably the most strongest individuals. I'm going to give them lots of kudos, but overworked and stressed to the max. And so my mission is to help healthcare workers to become healthier. And by giving them an operating system within their company to help them to have communication and get things done. So people own things so that they get that communication as a collective whole within that organization. It's that simple. So we're going to kick things off. The key insight I want to just start with is one, we're going to take a deep dive in these things. First, insight or tips to enrich certain things. For example, a better understanding of what these key things mean. And when I start talking about these different techniques or these different types of programs, I'm really just going to bring it into a universal perspective, but I'm going to talk to you about having some sort of operation. And what I mean by that is an operating system, because a lot of us get into this model. When I was in the hospitals, a lot of times it was just random meetings. It really comes to the CEO's whim. It's whatever that CEO thinks is the right model. And most CEOs are individuals that just kind of got, or not kind of, they were taught bad habits. Yeah, I said it. A lot of you CEOs are taught bad habits. You have meetings for the sake of having meetings. There's no outcomes. And it's very rare when I find a CEO, and I say it's very rare because they do exist. There's ones that are really running effective meetings out there. But I'd say about 85% or more are running the boardroom style meeting where it's the pecking order in the room and everybody just comes in and listens to the powers to be and walks out of that meeting going, what the heck did we just do? So we want to really look at what is it that we're trying to accomplish within these structures. So today, I just want to go over this. How are you having effective meetings? So I want to talk about your meetings within your organization. So when it comes to scaling, we hear that word, scaling up, processing disorder or processing order, or processes or types of systems within your executive team. Now, you're probably thinking, well, I have systems, Matt. Why do I need to listen to this? Well, I'm going to challenge those systems within the next 30 minutes here. One of the things we do is we have the different types of leaders and their personality styles. One of them is the control freak. The control freak comes in and runs the meeting constantly and all the time, expecting and demanding results without really being accountable themselves. So that one is the control freak is rarely, it's hard to deal with that individual leading because the culture is very punitive. Then you have, I want to be everybody's friend kind of leader, which is the, I'm going to hug you. I don't want to make you feel bad. I'm going to let you off the hook. It's okay. Let's go, team, rah, rah. And they overcompensate with trying to be everybody's friend or being liked. I had a leader once say, I really worry about everybody liking me. And this is not a popularity contest. And so that's where it really struggles. So those two leader personality types really struggle when it comes to accountability. One controls it and owns it, and the other one enables it. Then you have the ADHD leader, or the I'm all over the place. I call that the Tigger personality, bouncing just like Tigger off Winnie the Pooh. That kind of leader bounces in the room, very charismatic. Everybody likes them. Everybody gravitates to their ideas, but nothing gets done or followed through because those type of leaders are not very detailed oriented. Does that make sense? They're very visionary. They're very big ideas, but very less details. So you're going to have those struggles as well. Then it comes to then the last one, which is the analytical leader. And I'm just throwing these out so you understand where we're heading. With the analytical leader, they want facts, they want data, they want information. Well, everybody on your team are not like you. They do not run off spreadsheets, they do not run off data. These are all good things because we need to have measurements. But how do you get a whole team with these different types of personalities and with a leader that it falls into one of these categories? And it's really simple. It's running the most simplistic system that I can share with you in the next 90 days. I can come into your team and we scale up, as we use the term, or we grow up within the next 90 days and then roll it out to the whole organization. And it's amazing. Personally, I've seen it in my own businesses, but also I've seen it in tons of the businesses that I've coached over the years. So here's how it works. So the first time I engage with your team, I will come in and do a complimentary 90-minute meeting. Now you say 90 minutes. I've heard this so many times. That's a lot of time, Matt. Why 90 minutes? We can't spare it. Well, you waste more than that a week doing nothing. I can add up all your executive or your leaders within your organization and all the time they waste, and it doesn't even touch that 90 minutes. That 90 minutes, you're going to walk away. I'm going to go through and ask what's working, what's not working. We're going to really take a deep dive with your leadership at the table as you, as the leader, getting honest and real feedback. That's why we call it the Get Real conversation. Let's really talk what's working, what's not working. But then within that 90 minutes, we talk about the journey and what the day one's going to look like in the journey as you work with me as your coach, and what day 30 is going to look like. And then the tools that each of your leaders are going to gain. Because here's the thing is that we train and we help. We're not coming in. Let me back up there. We don't train teams. We're not this rah come in and give you a presentation. We sit and get in there with you and be aside with you. We're not a coach. We're not a consultant. When we're in this mode, we're facilitating. Now will be some coaching on the side as we're helping you through learning the tools. But most of the time, it's the facilitating, asking the right questions at the right time. And the teams that really win in any business, they stick with it. It's a 3-year journey. This is not like, hey, get in, get out. It's a journey that we work with the teams. We get them healthy. We really work with them to get to that next level. But we're helping them pulse, getting rhythm, getting things done and making goals achieved. That's as simple as it gets down. I broke it down in the most simple way, how it works. So here's what I want to challenge you. So this week, I want you to go through simple five, well, let's just do three things. Let's do it right now as you're sitting here listening. Is I want you to think about your plan. What I mean by your plan, what is the vision as a company? Do you have a really detailed plan as a leader, as an entrepreneur? Is it just in your head? And score it 1 to 3. I want you to do this exercise with me. 1 to 3. One, you don't really have it cascaded out, everybody bought in. 3 means everybody's on board and they believe in you as the entrepreneur and the owner, and they're running with you. So score that real quick. Yeah, you got that score. So now we're going to look at people. Do you have the people in the right seats? And are they really in the right seat? Or are you just kind of working on building systems around them so that they're always constantly, you're constantly changing things up because you don't know how to get it going, get it in the right place at the right time. So it just really makes sense when you're thinking about this. So let's do this real quick. All right. So I'm learning this prompter here. I'm making sure it works, guys. All right. So when it comes down to knowing your stuff, that's it. And that's what I wanted to go over today. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna exit out. I was more practicing. I'll probably go from there. So if you have any questions, comment below. All you have to comment is I would like to know more, and I'll reach out to you right below this video. Guys, let's